Hello my fellow gamers and welcome once again to my SimCity video tutorials. Now we are going to continue playing in Lakeside, where we have already set up our road connections and our zones, and this shouldn't be white. Uh-oh. I don't think this is going to work out. Usually when this happens, that means that I will not be able to load that city. Well, guys, I'm probably just gonna pause now, rebuild this city from scratch, and talk to you in a bit. And now I'm back. It took me some time to recreate this city, because the previous one would not load, and I made a few changes. For example, it was easier this time to place this building. I didn't make a four-way connection here. I decided to let this one just go into this road and then have this one go out from another place. The rest I kept pretty much the same. Maybe I just moved some parks a bit more to the north, and that was about it. Now I'm going to let it play. As for the money, I kinda ended up with the same amount, so I wouldn't even be amazed if I were to have to take a bond, because I left only 400 and I'm losing 260 per hour. So it's a race. Am I going to get people fast enough into this city for this money to not run out? Now, you have to be watching these things when they pop, because as you can see here, this is definitely not what I would have wanted, because this building is now behind this park, which means that it will never grow to high density, while these three, instead of making a villa, have made three medium houses. Now I am going to let this be like this for now, because there's just no point, since my medium density, high density won't be coming for a long time. But I will definitely not allow medium here. I'm going to try and make them give me high there we go, high wealth. So it's easy to simply destroy a building before construction has even started, and just switch it into a building that you wanted to build. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villas. That should provide about 12 workers, and hopefully this, nope, did not turn into, and now we have a small issue because of the way these parks overlap. This did not turn into a high wealth shop, which means these people at the moment do not have a single shop. Now this I can fix, as far as I can see, by placing some commercial right here. Now that will be a problem, because if I want this one to later on go to high density, this shop will have to go away. But by the time I get to high density, I'm going to turn one of these corners probably into high wealth, so that shouldn't be a problem later on. So now I'm just going to switch the zone for some commercial. This is a medium shop for these people, so I'm going to leave that in place. Now you just stay and watch to make sure. There we go. And then I'm going to cut out the extra, and I can probably just use a medium house there. So you really have to stick to your city and pay attention while it's... Oh, 78 bucks. Simulants, actually. That's excellent. You have to stick around with your city as it develops these housing units and shops, to make sure that you have the requirements. For example, if I ended up, since this one didn't want to develop to high wealth, I had to make a change here and get me some high wealth, because these guys would not have stayed in the city without any shopping. Although I still may have a problem. Where is the shopping in this town? It's down the street, dumbass. Now I'm going to hold on of the town hall, because it's going to take out 200 per hour, and I would like to have those simoleons in my pocket and not have them spent on maintaining the city hall, which I have no use for at the moment. The first thing I'm going to need it is when I need the garbage dump, and before that when I need the school. Now since this day started at about 7 or 8 a.m., it's already too late to be building a school, and people are just not gonna get educated in a few hours that's remaining, because the school only lasts till 3 p.m. So I'm not going to plot either the town hall or the school. I'm just going to wait till tomorrow, and then I'm going to make the school before 6 a.m. so that I can start off with the entire school day without having to pay for anything up until then. Now I am going to use Guide Me and specialize in education. Now I'm specializing in education right now just so that I can get some money from these people, because as you can see, now that I specialize in education, this pops up and says to me if I have a school and if I take some kids to school, I'm going to get 1,000 simoleons for that. Now this is an easy way to get some money in the start, because as you can see I was really low, I was at 78 simoleons. So that wasn't much. By the way, I do have some congestion right now. That's only because of all these trucks that are moving people around. Once they leave the city, it's going to be fine on dirt roads. Now we should test out the cheetah speed. Oh, it's really back. That's excellent. Now I could use some of this cash that I have just earned and increase some of these spaces. For example, I could add another park about here, and then move this shop to the right and have some more high vault housing. But let's see, do we even need that at the moment? 12 for 7 jobs. I even have unemployed, so that's okay for now. Have you developed? Yes, you did. I could obviously develop some more, but that will also probably mean, yeah, I do have unemployed. I'm just gonna pause the game real quick. Extended this, and hopefully have enough room for... crap. Oh, I hate it when that happens. That's some money wasted. Don't do that again. That's the street I should have followed. Hate you, guidelines, I hate you. Don't do that again. Yeah, that should take care of the unemployment and also give us a boost. Already 350 from these factories, plus 350 about. That's gonna be around 700. That's very good. Now we are already at 11,000. It's only 520. I should probably go to cheetah speed, especially because this video should keep the length down. As you can see, I left as much room as I could where I'm going to have avenues, so I do not zone there and have to destroy buildings and rezone later on. I could add some of this, but okay, I'll add you, but sheesh. Now this what I forgot to tell you about. When I placed these parks, I had an overlap for medium that went about here. Now I could leave this, but the thing is, I do not wish these people to have to go to shop all the way to this side, because there are no medium shops over here. So I'm not going to allow for this here. Up here I had some luck and they developed low wealth, so I'm not going to touch those guys. Yeah, as I said previous video, if you haven't watched those, you really should, because there's a lot of things that you would understand more easily about what am I doing and where I'm putting things. For example, why do I have a road in this side of the mountain, or why did I put my water here and not here or here. So yeah, there's 4 planning videos and 1 building video that precedes this one. So it's 8 p.m. I still don't have any injuries, no crime, no fires, no garbage. That's probably gonna show up tomorrow morning. Now I do have enough money and I could expand a little bit more, but let's see, where should I expand? I could draw this line, which is going to be an avenue later on, and pull these roads up, but I don't want these people to go from here down here and then into here, so I'm not going to connect these two roads once I build them. Okay, let's pause. I like to pause whenever I'm building so that I can see my changes without people moving around and placing buildings. So I will continue this, and then I will simply destroy this piece of road here. Try to get some more space used. Nope, never mind. You don't want, I don't want you. Zone a little bit of commercial, and the rest can be residential. Now once again, I need to be careful about the avenue, so I need to... Oh, I hate you so much. Never mind, just be like that, who cares? I don't care. We could develop some more up there, but for the moment I will leave that part empty. Now over here, do I need any more medium workers? Well, I do, so I should probably see about. Now I should also check out, do I actually need any high vault? So for the moment I'm fine with high vault, but as soon as I plop some medium vault commercial, they're going to ask for some workers from the high vault residential, so I might continue this line of high vault and plop one park right here behind this building. So let's add this road, find us a park, and go right behind this building right here. Residential is also residential, and then see about first things first. I will need an additional shop right about here, and now you should remember that medium wealth shops and high wealth shops require this much space. That's about a double the space that a low wealth house takes up, and it's also the double amount of space that these low wealth commercial take. It's actually maybe 3/4 of what it takes. It's really hard to pinpoint exactly just what is the base unit for zoning or roads or the space in general, so you have to kind of just get used to it. I can unzone these two to be some commercial for medium, and as you can see that would end up building a low wealth commercial, so I need to actually give it some more space. Yeah, you see that? That's low, and now it turns into medium because it has enough room. That's probably a bit annoying in any start of the game, because you have to actually really be able to hit it properly, while the zoning tool gives you these strange shapes that especially when placed on different roads give you different sizes of zoning. That's probably not going to be enough. Whoa, I kind of forgot to turn on my sewage outflow pipe. I'm probably... Ugh! Bad Peter, you're a bad mayor. I was really dumb. Now they're gonna probably get sick. Yeah, they got sick. That was so stupid. I like to save up some money because you don't need this building right off the bat, but I kind of forgot to turn it on for about 10 hours. So now we are deep in doo-doo. Okay, now I'm actually going to have to place this town hall. Now this is going to be an avenue, so not going to place it there. This is going to be an avenue, not going to place it there. This is not going to be an avenue, so I can place it here. Now I'm also going to have to place this clink. Luckily I do have enough money, and Okay, I'll name you later on. Right now I have to decide where to put the clinic. Now, I'm thinking if this is going to take up when it expands about this much, and I need to leave some room for the expanding clinic. That's for the expansion of the town hall, this much for the expansion of the clinic, and I wish to try and miss that intersection so it can go here. Now I should be able to fix the problem I just made for myself by not having outflow sewage pipe working, and hopefully by the time we get to 3-4 a.m. I'm going to have enough money to, yeah, you're happy now, to have enough money to buy the school on time for the first school day. No schools, yes, I know, I just said that. Aren't you listening? You're my advisor, you should be listening, dumbass.